in the last 600 meters. You can see Shivalik Silk still racing within herself. Roman is a little keen on the outside. The one moving between runners there is Beyazat. Bemuse is caught in the inside, looking for the cutaway. Shivalik Silk now headed by Roman on the outside. Bemuse also throws down to a dual challenge. But Shivalik Silk into the last 200 meters was actually stopping at one point, but then kicked away under the jockey's urging. And Bemuse could not really haul it in. And into the last 150 meters, Shivalik Silk was absolutely going away from the field. Bemuse stayed on in second. The one moved late there is Tasmania. That's one for your notebook. And that's your top three. We will hand it over to the judges' box for the final placings.
You can see Indian Tigers moving very well in front. Clear Vision ranges up on the outside. Adorinda is already off the bit, 6 wide. Basharat gets a lovely run down the inside. Well timed by R.S. Bhatti. Joins Indian Tiger in front. For a brief moment, Indian Tiger does fight back. And then when R.S. Bhatti just picked up the whalebone, gave his filly 2-3 cracks, then it was just smooth sailing all the way for Basharat. Indian Tiger did well to hang on to the second spot. And Clear Vision in third. And Supernormal ran fourth. You can just see the way Basharat was just lengthening her strides. She just went running away from this field, winning it by at least 4 to 5 lengths at the finish. With a commanding lead of 2 lengths in front of Appreciate in second. Already Trevor was off the bit. He picked up the stick, gave a crack or two. Didn't show much. Shopify was 5 lengths behind. Just starting to work on him was Hindu Singh. But till then, Robinson Crusoe turned for home. He had the first run in on them. He went 3-4 lengths clear from the field. Then, just at the last, if we watch and see as they get past the distance post, he started loafing around in front. Then on the outside, Appreciate came with a threatening run. At one stage, it drew a half length abreast of him. And you find Shopify coming down the center with a big run. But till then, it was all Robinson Crusoe, the winning post, came to his rescue, winning it by a length and a half at the finish from Shopify. And third was Appreciate.
Placed is Daring Heart. No excuses for Daring Heart. Hindu Singh placed it absolutely perfectly. The one who was a little bit hampered there was Rare Bird, who was angling for a run as they entered the home straight. Head Boy went for the rail. Then we got the first one to make its move was Daring Heart. Then you can try and spot Adonica, who's coming on the wide outside out of your picture. On the top screen, you can see Adonica. At this point, Adonica suddenly shows a turn of foot and comes past them all, really. It was all over into the last 100 meters. Adonica won and taking style from Head Boy, and third there was Daring Heart. Over to the judges' box for the final placings for the fourth race, the Great Tribute Handicap.
As you see, Arshad Alam had a lot of horse in him as he takes over the running into the straight. Comes on the outside of Scarlet Witch and Top Notch, who were dictating it on the front at the time. And once Arshad Alam pressed the button, it was all over, bar the shouting. With 400 to run, he had put daylight between himself and the rest of the runners. And he went clear by 4, 5, 6 legs. And just hands and heels, just keeping him honest, keeping him going straight. Justified and Resolute fought it out for second and third place. And very impressive win here for Night Secret. As he goes past the post, a good 4 to 5 lengths clear of Justified, Resolute, running second and third. So over to the judges' box for the results. The race was pretty much done and dusted. As you see Lesrel here, the red cap, he brings them into the front. He's always been very handy here. Imran has kept him running second all the way. And then he comes off the bridle. Lesrel starts weakening at the distance post. And Imran Khan gets him on the outside. Fight for the minor placings because it was over, bar the shouting, because Cavale Veloce had gone skating into the lead, clear by about a length and a half by now. And then Lesrel, awesome one. I think that's how they finished. And then Prince Satsuma and Shivansh on the outside. So wonderful win here for Cavallo Veloce, the property of Mr. Arun Alagapan Racing LLP. Trained by B. Suresh, ridden by A. Imran Khan. Coming up and winning the premier event of the afternoon, the Calcutta Monsoon Sprint.
Tracking the early pace, there is Ember Glow, Nova at this point is about 5th or 6th. Looks like it may go on the outside, but then jockey CS Jodha opts for the inside run. And at this point, Zodiac Prince kicks away. Emberglow, who was in hot pursuit, did not seem to be finding much. But at this juncture, getting an opening in the inside and shot through it, there is Nova. And once Nova was given the go-ahead, there was no catching Nova. Nova won this race very easily. Emberglow finished on 2nd. And we have a photo for 3rd. We will wait for the judges placing. East side may have got it, but I'll not put my neck on the line. Over to the judges box for the final placings.